Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to apply some new makeup, some new that I got. I got some Lunar Beauty, some LauraLee Los Angeles, some Jaclyn Hill. What else? We got the new Makeup Revolution cream bronzer, some new lippies, and I was going to try some of the stuff I got in the July BoxyCharm, base BoxyCharm. So, if that interests you, please consider subscribing, like, leave me a comment below, and keep on watching. Thanks for coming back, guys. So, wanted to give you a little update on some of the things I had been using. So, in the BoxyCharm box, I received the First Aid Beauty, I think it was called Goat Milk Toner, and I really enjoy it. I had been using the Dr. Brandt's, the spray toner, and I did like it, but and I continued to use it. It wasn't my favorite. I hadn't really found a favorite yet. Until now, I am thoroughly enjoying that that Fab Beauty. It doesn't dry my face out. I don't feel like it's stripped. It feels very hydrated. The directions said that you could put it on a cotton swab and, you know, pat it around your face. You could put it in your hands and do it like that, and that's how I did it. I did it both ways, but I like it better on my hands. I feel like I can push it in a little bit. And something that absolutely changed my mind on, and I'm thinking about doing a dedicated video to products that I've changed my mind on, but this e.l.f., the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer, I initially did not like this. I did not like the stickiness, the feeling of it. You know, it stayed in my primer drawer for a long time, and I put it on the other day in the one of the videos that I made, and after the video was over, you know, I got to thinking, I said, well, I'm not feeling that stickiness anymore. So I kept it on, and I've since tried it off camera, and once I put it on, I immediately washed my hands, because that's really where it just felt the worst, just the stickiness on my hands. So I would immediately wash my hands, and it dissipated off my face. My face feels hydrated, but it doesn't feel sticky anymore, and it really has put a hold on my makeup. So I changed my mind about this. I really like this. I've been using this consistently. So a new foundation that I do want to try out. It's actually more of a tinted moisturizer. This Ulta had a sale going on, and I had quite a bit of points, so I was able to get everything I'm going to show you. Well, some of what I'm going to show you with my points. But they had their buy one mini, get one free. Yeah, buy one, get one free. So I got this foundation. It is the tinted moisturizer, excuse me. It is the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer with broad sunscreen SPF of 25. And I got the shade, I gotta pull my glasses out. I got the shade light medium. So let's give that a whirl, and I'm going to put it on with a sponge. I am going to use the LauraLee Los Angeles sponge. I enjoyed this sponge quite much. So let's begin that. I'm going to put it on back of my hand a little bit. dot it on. Has a slight scent. Doesn't smell like SPF. Let's see how it applies. I'm going to grab my mirror so I can see a little bit better. Seems to spread pretty good with a sponge. Could have probably gone a little bit lighter. Let me adjust the lighting a little bit. Let's hope this lighting is a little bit better. I hadn't intended on wearing concealer today, but I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit on. So I'm just going in with the Catrice Camouflage, Liquid Camouflage. This is a good one. So I really like this sponge because how it is slanted. It just really helps to blend out that concealer, any concealer. Very easy. Using her mirror coincidentally as well. Now I did go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to pat that out a little bit. And I used the Gerard Cosmetics, the clean canvas, and I actually used the original, the very first one she came out with. I had a little bit left, and it's a little bit darker than the fair shade, which is what I normally wear, but I was able to pull off a little bit deeper here lately. And I had actually applied some of it on my lower, right around in here, and it brightened it up a little bit, kind of filled in some of those crepey eyelids that I have, but decided to put a little bit of concealer there. And I don't have a new powder, so I'm just going to go in and apply a very, very small amount, about that much, of the Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Lavender. It's just brightens a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of tap that in a little bit just to brighten. Brighten the under eye up a little bit. Now, Coty Airspun gets such a bad rap for their strong grandma scent. Fenty Beauty, they give them a run for their money in terms of scents. Alrighty, I feel like that brightened up a little bit. Let's see if you can tell. Now, super excited to try this. This is from Makeup Revolution. This is their cream bronzer. I got the shade Light, and so, well, wow, that's very creamy. Let's see. There we go. Every video I keep reminding myself I need to explain this line right here. If you can even see it on you guys' end. When we went on vacation, I had a rubber band on my arm in case I wanted to pull my hair up, or I lost what was in my hair, and I fell asleep, forgot it was there. So I'm used to the watch shadow, but that one kind of always gets to me. So with this, I'm going to apply this with this KKW Beauty dual-ended brush. I never use this sponge tip. It is, well, I think I have. I see some powder popping off. I think sometimes I may go in and set a little bit, but we're going to start out with this. Let's see. Wow. We're going to go the safe bet and tap it out on my hand a little bit and see. Oh, that's pretty. Get a little more. Try this side. Let's see how this is looking. Y'all, I had the best time yesterday making that video with my daughter. We had so much fun in between the whole process. It took a while, but we got through it. And I saw her later, right after we finished filming. She had to go home, take care of some things. They were going out that night, and but before they did, we took the kids, my grandchildren, to a little splash area that we have, and I mean, it was 3 degrees hotter than hell, and she was out there that full face of makeup. Now, never moved, and so when they came over later that evening, makeup, it still looked like it had just been applied. I wished I had got and recorded a check-in, but I didn't. You know, I didn't have that on my mind. I was just so exhausted from chasing the babies. But wouldn't trade it for the world. They're the best things. If I knew how fun grandchildren were, I'd have had them before children. Just kidding, girls. Just kidding. I really like this bronzer. I really do. I like the color. Now, for blush, we're going to go in and use the blush, the cream blush out of the AlleyOop that we got in the BoxyCharm box. But then, you guys, this is Restraint. I got the Lunar Beauty. This is his original Moon Prism blush palette. I know you guys have all seen this. This is beautiful, and I have waited because I got the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism color palette in the BoxyCharm, and this was an add-on, so I was able to get it at a greatly reduced price. I'm sure you guys have seen all the swatches of this, so I cannot wait to put this on my eyeballs. So, let's begin. Hey, sorry about that, guys. My phone was ringing, and I am expecting a call from my doctor, so I had to put you guys on pause a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with this AlleyOop cream blush. Let's put that on with, we'll put it on with this. This is the, I just can't read it anymore. I think I tried the last time I used it. Oh, wow. Seems to be pretty pigmented. At least on the brush. Let's see if it comes off. How it comes off on the face. Oh, yeah. It's got some pigment to it. Soft. I like that. That halo glow has definitely given me a glow, but it is definitely too dark. Should have stuck with the light. Alrighty. Now, let's close that up. I'll try the bronzer and the highlighter maybe in another video. For highlight, I'm going to use, I've had these palettes for quite some time as well, and I haven't used them. These are the LauraLee Los Angeles Lit Kits, the glazed and bronzed, and they have a nice mirror in them, and they look like that. This one is the glazed, which is more for my skin tone, and this one is the bronzed, and I can always use these for eyeshadows or kind of mix and match. I could probably get away with Yacht Club. Oh, that's beautiful. I will swatch these. Gold Rush, Rose Golds, and On the Glow. So, let's see. That's what these. Goodness gracious. These are beautiful. That's those. That's the bronzed kit. And LauraLee Los Angeles always has some great sales. I actually had this kit one time before, and I used the glazed. The glazed came broken, and I repressed it the best that I could. And I gave the bronzed away. And I ordered her mystery bag a while ago. And I got the Nude palette, the Nude Patootie one. And I gifted that to one of the kids because I'd already owned one. And I got her mirror, the sponge, really nice makeup bag. I think there was a liquid lipstick in there, and this kit. So it was a great value for, I mean, a great deal. So that's again what this one looks like. And let's swatch these. I know swatching kind of makes for a longer video, but y'all, I love to talk. That's why I named my socials Unfiltered Jenny, because I have no filter, and I'm just going to tell it like it is. I forgot how beautiful these are. That would be pretty as a blush topper. So, what color do I want to use? Wow, these are all so beautiful. I think I am going to go in, I think I'm going to mix Diamonds and Glow Gal. So, we are going to put that on before we do. Guys, I just realized it quit recording as I was applying the highlighter and the blush and the Jaclyn Hill. So real quick, I'll go over what I did. Oh my, I'm really irritated at myself. When I laid the glazed palette back down, I hit the my little remote. In the Lunar Beauty palette, I used Stargaze and Twilight. I mixed them together and applied them to my cheeks. That's the highlighter that I used. The from the Glazed, I had mixed them and I used those. And this blush palette, amazeballs. Absolutely amazeballs. If you hadn't got it, I'm sure there's some codes around that you can find to get money off to get it. And for the Glazed kit, I did use the Diamonds and Glow Gal mixed. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, it really shows up. And then I used a little bit of the Jaclyn Hill, or the Jaclyn Cosmetics, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. I don't know what she goes by. But this is in the Luminous powder in the shade Do Me, D-E-W Me. And had it in the cap and everything, y'all. I was not going to use this, but then I decided that I was. So, let's see if this is going to really, I don't know that this will show up. Yeah, it's not a powder highlighter. It just gives a luminosity, more of a luminosity. I kind of just swirled my my brush here we go. I just swirled my brush around, and you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I just put some in the cap, swirl, and basically set my face with it. Never can glow too much. Ever. So, now, we are going to dive into this puppy. This is the Nude Prism eyeshadow palette. I was going to actually film this video last night, but I fell asleep. So with everything already out and set up, I sat down for a minute and I fell asleep. I was exhausted. So let's go in with, I set my eyes with the Gerard Cosmetics. I hope that I didn't, that wasn't cut when the video stopped. Still making sure it's recording. But if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. If not, I swear by that stuff. I love it. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of let's go in with a little bit of I'm Shy, which is this light shade right there. And the mirror on this is huge. Very nice. I'm going to tell this story again, because again, I don't know if this got cut when, I don't remember which part I was talking about it. So, if you're hearing it again, I'm sorry. But I had the most fun with my daughter yesterday, filming. And that makeup stayed on that youngin'. And in the heat, we were in the heat. We had taken the kids to a little splash pad. And here, I'm in North Carolina, and it is 3 degrees hotter than hell. Okay? Heat index is usually over 100. And she actually happened to have jeans on. So we let the kids play a little bit. Not too much, and not for too long. They were ready to go. They were all going out to eat. Anyway, that makeup stayed on her. I wished I had thought about doing an update, or at least taking a picture, but I didn't. I was sidetracked. I was tired yesterday. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the shade. I'm going to go add my Norm a little bit. I'm going to try this shade Cherry Blossom. This palette reminds me, minus the shimmers, a lot of the Dominique Cosmetics Transition palette. I'm seeing a lot of shades that can double as other things, like this Cherry Blossom. That looks like that'd be a really pretty blush. Light blush. Anyway. You guys got big plans for this weekend? Or are you like me? Just going to play it by ear. That's what I fully intend to do. Play it by ear. And hopefully do as little as possible. That pink is really pretty. That is not something this pale that I typically ever go for. So now I want to go in with let's try a little bit of Vibes, this shade right there. Tap off the excess. I'm using my Rephr 15 brush. I've already picked out my shimmer shade and everything. Usually when I'm recording these looks, or recording these videos, I don't typically prepare the look that I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wing it. And I am having to go into this quite much to build it up. But as soon as I opened this palette, that was the first shade. I said, that one's going on my eyeballs for sure. Yeah, it's not really building up that good. So let's try a little deeper shade. Let's go in with Sakura, the end shade right here. And let's see if I can get a little bit more pigment to come on that. Comes off pretty good on the brush. It's a little warmer, but it's showing up good. I didn't even kick off the excess. Now, I think I will actually put a little bit on my lower lash line, which is something that I typically don't do. Let's go in with, I'm going to go in with this shade, Bloom for You. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I usually only go just a little bit when I do a shadow on my lower line. But knock on wood, my eyes aren't watering today. So I'm able to do a little bit more of a look. I think I'm going to smoke that out a little bit with that first shade, Cherry Blossom. See how that looks. Oh, yes. Oh, I like it. Now, let's go in with Sam. This. Oh, isn't she lovely? I'm going to go in with my finger on this. Wow, even after applying it with my finger, I still have some on the brush. Wow, let me get a little bit of a packer brush. I think I'm going to use the same brush I used. That feels like a Super Shock shadow to me. I have two more of Manny's palettes. I have the Strawberry Dreams and I have the Moon Spell. Where's my setting spray at? Oh, here we go. And this is my favorite formula by far. Just what little bit that I've used of this. That is a stunning pinky neutral shade. Man, that is beautiful. I did spray my brush with a little bit of, the Slay All Day and the coconut. That's the only scent that I have. Wow, that's so pretty. So pretty. Do I want to deepen it? Don't want to pack anything. You know what? Let's go back in that. Yeah. We're going to go back in that Sakura shade. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the very end. I don't have much room on my eyes. I'm telling you, my eyes were not made for eyeshadow, but I just love it so much. Just can't help it. There we go. It's not too deep, but you can tell there's something up there. Just goes along with the rest of the rosy tone. Now, for lips, I got, we're going to try this Mellow Lip Liner. This is in the shade Rose. This was in the BoxyCharm box. Don't think it's really going to go with the lippy, but we'll work what we got. What do they say? Trust the process. I think this is going to be just a little too corally. Doesn't look rosy. But it's a great formula. It glides on very easy, very creamy. Doesn't seem to drag. That's the lip liner on its own. But I'm going to top it with this L'Oreal. This is their, I think it's called their Shine In Balm. And this is in the shade, where are you at? 100. Glasses Tone. Here you go. Here you are. Here you are. This is in the shade Mademoiselle Mauve, which I think will go look good with this look. I'm just going to cover that lip liner right on up. Oh yeah. L'Oreal has some of the best doe foot applicators and best formulas. I really enjoy their formulas. Another one. I have another one of these. It's in the shade Rose Harmony. There we go. Let's see. Did I pick out an eyeliner? I did. Picked out this one from Revlon. This is So Fierce Vinyl Eyeliner. And this one is in the shade It don't want to tell me. Mighty Mocha. Let's take advantage of these non-watery eyes. I can't be the only one that makes the funny faces while putting on eyeliners and mascara and everything else. I'm just going to curl these a little bit. Let me spray my face first. We're going to go in with Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. Okay. Luckily, that one is not a dewy foundation. I mean, a dewy spray. So, I shouldn't glow anymore. Okay. I do have a brow pencil as well. But let's get this mascara on. I'm going to go in. I don't have a new one, but this Monsieur Big. This is the waterproof one from Lancôme. This is a holy grail of mine. I love this formula. Watch me put it on and it get everywhere. Story of my life. I'm only putting a little bit on. And it did. But that's okay. Once it dries, I'll just take a spoolie and get it all. Or blend it in. So for brows, I have this one. This has been sitting in my brow drawer. This is the, what it looks like it says Wow Brow from Rowan. The brand Rowan. It came in a subscription box. It comes with a spoolie and a very, very small fine point, which I enjoy. So we're going to try this out. My brows are atrocious. They always have been and they always will be. But I'm just going to run a little bit of this through. Kind of feels kind of hard. It looked like the tip on my ColourPop, which is why I pulled it out to try, but it doesn't really perform like that. I'm not a big fan. I like the color, but I'm not a big fan of the formula. And maybe it just needs to warm up, so to speak, a little bit. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get, folks. So, this is the finished look. This was a full face of new makeup that I've been holding on, hiding, waiting. So, at any rate, I liked everything I tried with the exception of the brow pencil and everything else I really did like. The AlleyOop blush, which is what I tried in Sassy Pants. Well, it doesn't, no, the whole thing is just one color, one name. So, but this blush I did enjoy. It was very creamy, and it applied nicely, very pigmented. The cream bronzer, I enjoyed that. I will definitely do. I tried the highlighter and a bronzer in another video. And of course, my LauraLee Los Angeles and my Lunar Beauty did not disappoint. Did not. Enjoyed those very much. So, thank you guys for sticking around this lovely shit show I had going on today. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. If I do, thanks for watching. Don't forget, I have a 100 subscriber giveaway coming. As soon as I get 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway, and I've had a couple of other goodies that I've since added to the giveaway box. So, welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm so glad you came. I hope you enjoy my content. I'm thoroughly enjoying reading all of you guys' comments, my new subbies, everything. It means the world to me when I get those notifications that my comment was hearted, or I got a reply back. Those things. That's why I'm doing this. That's what I enjoy seeing. So, you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week.